Yeah, it's a lock. Yeah. I try to help Jake out as much as I can. He Northern Kingdom. Speak a little English. He trying to find his way home. But anyway, I try to help him out the best way I can. Well, it good. He say he know a little English, but he had to put the translator out. That's why I wish I knew Spanish a little bit more. Should have paid attention in school, man, instead of trying to be a little badass. But anyway, back to the lesson, man. Verse 5 in the KJV, then shall he speak unto them in his wrath. All right, you. Bug out. Anyway, it says, then shall he speak unto them in his wrath and vex them in his sore displeasure. Yet have I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion. I will declare the decree, for the Lord Yahweh have said unto me, thou art my son. This day have I begotten thee. All right, and that's Lord Yahweh Shai. All right, who the word English called Jesus Christ. And it says, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thy inheritance, and the uttermost part of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. All right. That's clear as day, man. That's according to the script. So it says, only ask, and I will give you the nations as your inheritance, the whole earth as your possession. You will break them with an iron rod and smash them like clay pots. All right. And it says, now then your kings act wisely, be warned, your rulers of the earth. Serve the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, with reverent fear and rejoice with trembling. And that's what the nations are going to ultimately do. All right. They're going to rule, they're going to be subject under who the world enemy calls Jesus Christ and his people. All right. And that's the future prophecy of the reign of Yahweh Shai. And it also reads in Psalms, I think 137 or 139. Oh, this is a good precept for hate. It says Psalms 139 and 21. Do I not hate them, O Lord, that hate thee? And am not I grieved at those that rise up against thee? I hate them with perfect hatred. I count them my enemies. All right, search me, O power, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts, and see if there will be any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way of everlasting. And ultimately, there was no wickedness, and really in King David, because ultimately the Lord always showed mercy. All right, the Lord was dealing with King David, even though he was still, according to the flesh, he wasn't perfect, but he was still righteous in the eyes of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. I'm trying to think. Dash. This is Psalms 137 and enter to verse 7. O Lord, remember what the Edomites did on the day of the army of Babylon. On the day of the armies of Babylon captured Jerusalem, destroy it, they yelled it, level it to the ground. Babylon, you will be destroyed. And ultimately it's going to be destroyed in this lifetime, in this kingdom. All right, Babylon the Great, for what they did, in history, man. All right. Esau, Edom always had that hatred, all right, that perpetual hatred since the beginning. And now it's payback time, especially in the kingdom of heaven. It says, O Babylon, you will be destroyed. Happy is the one who pays you back for what you have done to us, the Israelites. Happy is the one who takes your babies and smashed them against the rocks. And that's what you did to us. It fed us alligator bait, did all types of atrocities towards the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, so on and so forth. So you had that perpetual hatred, so you destroyed and had a lot of anger in your destruction. But now the time is coming that when the Lord comes back,